Rain fell softly over Kyoto as young samurai Teishi staggered across the dojo floor. His wooden sword slipped from his hands. His breath trembled. Then he collapsed. The other students froze. Master Yamamoto walked slowly to his side and looked down with calm eyes. "You are not tired because your body is weak," he said. "You are tired because your spirit is heavy." Teishi clenched his fists. It made no sense. He trained longer than anyone. He woke before sunrise, slept after midnight, endured bruises without complaint. Still, every day felt heavier than the last. That evening, Yamamoto led him to a quiet garden behind the dojo. Autumn leaves drifted across the stone path. "Tell me," the master said, "why do you train?" "To become strong," Teishi replied. "Why?" "To honor my family." "Why?" Teishi hesitated. "To prove myself." Yamamoto bent down and picked up a small stone. He placed it in Teishi's palm. "Every time you try to prove your worth, you carry a stone." He placed another imaginary stone on top. Every comparison, another. Every fear of judgment. More invisible stones piled higher until Teishi's arm trembled from a weight that wasn't there. "You are not exhausted from training," he said softly. "You are exhausted from carrying what does not matter." They sat in silence as the sun melted into the horizon. "Have you heard of Miyamoto Musashi? The undefeated swordsman?" "The same. He fought more than 60 duels, many to the death. He painted, wrote philosophy, meditated in solitude, yet he never burned out." "How?" Teishi whispered. "Musashi carried no stones. He did not fight to impress others. He fought to understand himself. His actions and his purpose were one." The words settled deep. From that night forward, Teishi's training changed. When he practiced sword forms, he focused only on the movement, not on who might be watching. When he sparred, he paid attention only to the moment, not to winning or losing. When jealousy appeared, he noticed it and let it pass. It was difficult. His mind wandered constantly, but each time he returned to the present, a small weight seemed to lift. Weeks turned into months. One morning, Teishi awoke and noticed something unfamiliar. Lightness. The tightness in his chest had softened. His steps felt easier. Even the air seemed clearer. He bowed to the sunrise, understanding without words. He had begun to set the stones down. Soon after, Yamamoto announced a sparring test. Teishi would face Hiroshi, the dojo's strongest student, undefeated for a year. The old Teishi would have panicked. He would have lost sleep imagining failure. But this time, he simply prepared. He cleaned his training sword. He breathed. He rested. When the match began, Hiroshi attacked with explosive speed. His strikes were sharp, aggressive, relentless. Teishi did not resist. He flowed. He moved like water around stone. Minutes passed. Hiroshi's breath grew ragged. His attacks became sloppy. Frustration tightened his muscles. Teishi felt calm, present, energized. He was not fighting to win. He was simply responding to what was. Finally, Hiroshi stepped back, gasping. "How are you not tired?" Teishi bowed respectfully. "I stopped fighting myself." That night, Yamamoto nodded with quiet approval. "When you seek victory, your energy splits. One part acts, the other worries, compares, and fears. That division exhausts you. But when you are fully present, your energy moves as one, and what is whole does not tire easily. Years passed. Taishi continued to train, but effort no longer drained him. He discovered a rhythm in discipline, a steady flow that required no bursts of motivation. Action became simple. Purpose became clear. Eventually, he opened a dojo of his own. One afternoon, a young student approached him, eyes heavy with frustration. "Master," the boy said, "I train every day, but I am always exhausted. What am I doing wrong?" Taishi smiled gently. He bent down, picked up a small stone, and placed it in the student's palm. "Every time you compare yourself to others, you carry this." He added another stone. "Every time you seek approval," another. "Every time you resist the present moment." The student stared at the growing weight. "You are not tired from effort," he said quietly. "You are tired from carrying what is unnecessary." The wind rustled through the training hall. Walk your path. Do what is yours to do. Let go of what is not. The student looked up. "Will that make me stronger?" Taishi shook his head. "It will make you lighter." And a light warrior, unburdened and aligned, can walk farther than one who fights against himself.